Hello everybody, little video here. I'm in Bulgaria right now. I'm gonna do the astrology report, but little things before I begin with it. I've been talking to you about the age of Aquarius and what the things are. First of all, I was looking for an apartment to rent here in Bulgaria, and things was not going well, even right off the bat, even though it was much better, much right. I was looking at for a little bit, I don't know what. So anyway, the things did not go well. So I had to find something pretty much with, we're talking about time length span within probably 4 or 5 days. And all of a sudden I found this apartment and I just clicked, and 2 minutes later everything was all set up. They respond back that they'll give it to me and everything is okay. I made a payment. The thing though, trying to tell you, as you see it, it's the colors of the age of Aquarius. As you guys know it, in my house I have the same things. Even there is a middle plate that it's right in the middle of the table up here. Some of the little things like I have in my house. Talking about this, I don't know if you see it, but that's the color, which is the same color, blue color. They're all over here, even the dishes and the cups, even the things that I sit in the chair. So that color has been following me for a very long time. If you guys know it, when I did the changeover, my apartment of that color. So here it is, I'm coming here and I find this color. What I'm thinking. The universe has got its own magic, its own way of doing the things. And sometimes these synchronizations are coming with specific messages. Messages that makes you feel home. Kind of like my house in the United States all of a sudden moved here in this apartment. It's so weird. And you will experiencing this, you were experiencing that. And I'm telling you this story for a reason, because it's connected for the astrology report, that things that we are going to have in the next 7 days. So to begin with the astrology report, I don't have the screen behind me to show you the charts, but I will be talking to you. Hopefully this kind of like is going to help you you to understand things that go on. So first of all, what is the energy right now? The moment right now, it's Venus is transitioning and moved into Scorpio. The female energy is gonna be kind of like increasing into the sexuality, the secret sexuality, the secret desires, the things that you hide from yourself. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, the female energy is inside of you. It's gonna act that way. A lot of people ask me, Dio, how you explain this. So here how I explain this. The man has a vision of what the woman should have been. He needs that feminine energy of the woman. And he kind of like using this feminine energy so it will match his vibrations. But how you know these vibrations if you don't have them inside of you? Well, use the man, you have these feminine vibrations of what has to match your inner world. And the inner world, it's very, very connect with the inner visions inside of you, which is the inner vision. It's controlled by Neptune. It is that deep planet that makes you go deep in you, do the things deep inside of you. We have the moon right now going to Pisces, and when it goes to Pisces, we are looking at that deep part. And tomorrow on Monday, the moon is going to begin to join Neptune in the sky into Pisces, and right there, we're going to have 2 days when it's begin to approach, meet, and then drift away. We are going to have a Monday and Tuesday. We are going to have incredible visions about this. Also, what it's so interesting by doing these transitions, the moon is going to have a lot of more aspects that I'm going to talk to you about. But part of this movement, it is involved of your visions. They has to be, are they matching your destiny? And sometimes you have to do the things little different. Sometimes you have to be honest to yourself. Sometimes you have to look deep inside of you to change yourself for better. And that's what the age of Aquarius is. On the base of your personality, and the base of who you are, you find your own faults, you find your own things that are doing good. You find these things within your soul, and then you change. You change, first of all, for better yourself, and then you change for better society, the better surrounding around you. So, to begin with this, so here I'm watching at the map right now on Monday. In the morning, the moon, it's gonna have a beautiful trine with Mercury, who is still in Scorpio. That is a very good expressions of the things inside of you that's secret. This is gonna be the day that you're going to look for those secret stuff, those secret moments, those secret déjà vus, those secret messages, those secret synchronizations that you don't tell no one. It's like you living a duality life, like you have this duality life. That duality life, it's going to stop. All this is that you to see the visions of a better life that you have, so you can go ahead and make them. You can go ahead and do the things that it needs to be done for it. You to go ahead and get the visions of the right things for the right purposes. And that's what the age of Aquarius is. That's what those synchronizations that goes around me all of a sudden happens for it. The other thing is, by doing this, the moon is gonna be having a sextile with the 3 guys, which is Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto, which is in their way. They're pretty much on sextile with Mercury too. This is like the 3 wise men is gonna comes in, is gonna tell you the truth. And you gotta look at those 3 people. It's gonna be kind of like a coming in and tell you the 3 truths. The one is about the secrets, the things that you learn inside of your soul. The second one is gonna be how you to learn and to grow. And the third thing is your surrounding, who you surrounding with. So this inner process that's going right now, it's first of all, who are those 3 wise guys? They're inside of you, they're living inside of you. The vibrations from the astrology, they're living inside of you. You're living in the universe. Like it or not, you're living in the universe. You're not living in the tiny, just on tiny rock. Okay? Perceptions of home changes from living here to understanding that you live in the solar system. We're gonna get to know more about it, our system. We're gonna move to a different planet. We're gonna change, shift our conscious to expand beyond the solar system. And that's what the age of Aquarius is. But before you expand outward, you have to expand inward. And that's why Monday and Tuesday, we are going to have these expansions inside of us. Number one, Saturn. Saturn is gonna point the secrets that we are trying to shove it from even ourselves. We try to hide it from ourselves. It is like the rings around a Saturn that prevents you to see the true beauty that it's inside. The beauty is you. 10, we are going to look at the growth, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is the fastest spinning planet in the whole solar system. So since he's also the biggest one, he's the one responsible for our growth. The sign of Jupiter is made from the letter 2 and also represents the letter 4. And that's how this growth, it's doubling, it's growing inside of you. Is you when you see the things inside of you, you to go ahead and see how much you're gonna grow of understanding that you can't hide the secrets from yourself. You can't hide of who you are. And the third one, that's gonna be a Pluto. You're gonna recognize that the people you're surrounded with, the place that you are surrounded, maybe it's not the right one for you to match your destiny. Maybe you have to do something else. Maybe you have to evolve. Maybe in order you to grow, you have to surround yourself with the right environment. The environment, it's crucial and it's very important because wherever you're hanging up with, that's what you become. And this environment, it's gonna be created for you to evolve, you to grow. That's why Monday, Tuesday, pay attention of your dreams, your visions, your surrounding, your deja vus. People, when they talk to you, are they delivering a message to you? All of a sudden you talk to someone and they just telling you something that you already know, but you don't tell nobody, and that person is like, hey, you know what, maybe you should do this and this, and that's gonna be that message that's going to kind of like hit the spot inside of you of things that you fear to do, but you know they're the right thing to do for you. So that's gonna begin the Monday pretty much. It's gonna be a Tuesday. It's gonna kind of like fading out because the moon is gonna prepare itself to move during the day into Aries. The beauty of this is that this energy is between Pisces, Capricorn, and Scorpio. The Pisces and Scorpio, they are water signs, which is there about emotions and vibrations. That's mean you're gonna look at it in your dark inner world and you're gonna shine the light on it. Capricorn, Capricorn is the cardinal sign that makes changes, put them into place, making heaven on earth. Capricorns does that. Everybody else knows the things, but Capricorn is the one zodiac sign that actually we doing the things into the material world for cardinal changes, major changes. And we have 3 of the major planets. They are there now. That's what they are there. That's where we are shifting into the age of Aquarius. That's gonna be December 16, December 17. That energy is gonna be kind of like it turns everybody on, like a cell phone tower. It's all the time. It's right now it's on, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, what kind of world we are living in?" We're expecting a lot of stuff that goes on with this process. Want to continue to evolve, but now we're beginning to feel this thing, this other thing that we suppressed for thousands and thousands of years. As a Wednesday, as I said, and the woman's gonna move into Aries. She's going to trine the sun. Very, very beautiful time. This is the time when you have to tell and express the things that you have Monday and Tuesday to express of what's going on inside of you. Maybe you have to talk to your partner. Maybe you have to talk to your coworkers. Maybe you have to go ahead and discuss something in private talk. You can have a video conference with someone that you have to say something. You have to express what's going on. You cannot be this position is for so you can stop keeping the secrets inside of you, because the time of the secret agent has expired. There is a certain things that's gonna move. You're either gonna be part of that, you're gonna be seeing that, or you're just gonna wonder what happened. What part of this group will determine your personal development? That's what the train is. The train is personal development. And you're the master, but you're the student as well. So this is gonna be a very good energy for that day. You to go ahead and have communication with people who you might don't know, people who are spiritual, people who understands this things inside of you. Thursday, the moon is gonna be passing and joining Mars, but she's gonna begin to have divine energy with Mercury. And this, if you didn't say it the previous day, which is on Wednesday, you probably gonna be forced to do it on Thursday, because the energy is gonna be pushing to it. There is a square between Mars and the between Mars and the three guys. I'm talking about Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune. That it's gonna increase that pressure. It's gonna be, here you go, get your masculine energy, get the warrior inside of you. Don't be a wacky guy. Don't be. Just do it. Find your strength of the soul. And since the moon is there, the moon puts the focus of what we need to do. The moon is like, she counts like the seconds in the clock. This hour, you're thinking about this. That hour, you're thinking about this. That hour, you're thinking about this. Since the moon is in Aries, Aries, it's I am. It's about me. I am. Personal, inside of me. I know what I am inside of me. You cannot change me. I can change myself. And that's the biggest lessons of people who are born Aries. So the thing is, during this period, you will have this processes of power that you're going to do the right things for you. You're going to do the right things for you. So on Friday, the moon, it's moving. She's gonna have this opposition with Venus, which is in Scorpio. So is Uranus is gonna have opposition of Scorpio. Now, let me remind you that Venus and Scorpio, this is a zero. I mean, 0 points on physical love, and there is a billion points of spiritual love. That is the moment when the love enters the darkness and shines the light on. That is the big dive inside of you. You to find the love inside of you, of your soul, that you haven't seen before. You think that that love should be strictly sexual? No, that's a very there it's a very, very low, raw energy that has, it's like, picture yourself like a diamond, and you find this rock, and it's got all this, like a crystal, pointed things all over the place. It doesn't have the beauty and the shine. So what they do is, when they take the diamonds, they cut the diamond into small pieces, and they give it the shape. And then the shape, it sparkles the light, and it creates this beauty of watching the diamond. But that diamond is you. You have to see this diamond, how raw it is, and you to polish yourself to become the bright and shine diamond. And that is the day and the time that you dig in and dip. And to do dig and dip, this is a deep emotions and Scorpio, the secrets that they know. And then we are moving at Saturday. The moon is gonna pass Uranus, and it's gonna be opposing during the morning Mercury, who is also in Scorpio. And this is the time when you're going to feel opposition of people that they're going to prevent you to evolve. And here is the things that when you share your thoughts on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, on that period, there's going to be some people who's going to tell you, hey, you're nuts, hey, you're crazy. They're going to opposing that part inside of you. But guess what? You taking their advice, you allow them to control you. Who controls you though? Then you or them? And during this period, because the moon is in Taurus, Taurus is very stubborn. And that's why when you have these positions, you will look at inside of yourself. I share my inner world with them. I give my precious internal secrets. And now they're laughing at me. Are they real friends? Are they real relatives? Are they the real people who care for me? When that hits you, that truth hits you, you will understand and separate the real people who help you and the one who just pretend. And that's why at the beginning of Monday and Tuesday, the part of realizations of your surrounding, that's gonna begin to kick in. You will understand that your surrounding, where you are, with the people that you are, with the things that they are, they're not good for you. And as a angry bull, which is the Taurus, you're gonna create the actions. Be very careful with those actions. Don't put that anger so much out there. Because if you put your anger out there, like, you don't understand, you guys are talking stuff, how come I told you everything and you guys came here with all the guns loaded against me? Don't go that route. Just put a smile on yourself. And it's like, oh, now I understand the true colors of the people around me. That is the wise thing to do as Taurus. Just let it go and go and move into the journey. And Sunday, The moon is going to begin to cross from Taurus into Gemini. We are going to experience quite a few things during this period. Since the moon is going to be in Gemini, she's going to be opposing Mercury, who is at the end of Scorpio, to move into Sagittarius, but also the Sun is on Sagittarius. And now, since the moon is going to cross into Gemini, we're going to have this opposition with Mercury and the Sun, who also is going to be in Taurus. Now, Gemini and I'm sorry, not Taurus, Sagittarius. When the moon is in Gemini, that is the focus of me and my other me. That's the part of the twins. Usually that is about friendship. That is your friends. Okay? That's the people that are like you, around you. But as a Sagittarius, okay, you right there says, I express myself to my friends. Which is most of the people who are journalists or writers, people who are dealing with art, paintings, writings, poems, they all have something to do with Sagittarius. It is about these talks that you had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those deep talks. And you're going to be like in a crossroad. The crossroad between the good and the bad, which is the Gemini, but also the duality, to say or to talk. And a lot of you is gonna experience the need to talk, but a lot of you is not going to talk. The reason you're not going to talk is because you are going to create a lot of anger if you talk. Angry. But if you decide to talk with the wisdom inside of you, you will find the power of your soul. And that's my message for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try to go back to sleep and try to adjust my time. Just to remind you, I'm in Bulgaria. I'm going to be here till January 8th. And we'll try to do the best as I can for you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Guys, you know what I'm going to tell you. Be love. Doesn't matter what's going on. It's about you to be love. Thank you so much.